Hi there, and thank you for clicking on this video. Going to be a pretty simple video for this. It's kind of a meme. It was requested. Shuyahung 8808 requested the sheave. I'm guessing this isn't the covert lethality build, so built up a slash weapon. It's a good meme. 13% crit chance. Hold on, I got mods on it. Let me see what the unmodded one is. Okay, 13% crit chance, 2.1 crit multiplier. Not the worst, but it's definitely not like a 1.8. Status chance is pretty good, 25%. Heavily weighted slash, which is awesome because we're going to be using it to kill some grineer. So, pretty simple combo counter build, condition overload, blood rush, berserker fury, prime reach. I did go double attack speed just because the attack speed is so low. It's basically 2/3, so every 3 seconds you will attack twice. Weeping Wounds for more status, and Prime Smite Grineer for faction damage. And as always, let's do a Nubra build. You will probably either get Pointed Wind or Homing Fang first. You'll probably get Homing Fang first. But when you get the chance, I highly, highly, highly recommend Stinging Thorn. It's super, super nice for slash procs. So pretty basic base damage, crit, even though it's as low as it is. Range, so reach. Then we will have Fury. Some status, which is a D. And we kind of have 2 flex slots. So we will go double attack speed. Quickening is... normally I wouldn't include something like this, at least without, like, you know, acknowledging where to get it. This is a nightmare mod. If you have Fury... Gladiator Vice is purely a direct upgrade. There is literally no downside to running this. And the final slot is actually going to be faction damage. Because we are dot build based. Even on the other one. If you want to see covert lethality, I'm not even going to bother showing it to you because you should be using the Karst Prime. Or even the Rumblejack is better than the sheave. This is getting to be an old weapon. When did this come out? What patch? Mastery rank 5, but that's not the issue. This is a invasion weapon. It's not going to say when it was released. When was the patch notes? Operation Gate Crash. Good God, 2014. Yeah, this is an old weapon. The original purpose of this, just for edification, was back when covert lethality was basically a one-shot kill. It is now no longer. So if you're looking for something that does a ton on a finisher, the sheave, if you don't have any of the better weapons, as far as daggers go, the sheave at most, just because it's been power crept so much, right? That's the issue. This has been incredibly power crept. This could be a really, really solid first finisher if you have covert lethality. A first finisher weapon for, say, covert lethality Ash or fatal teleport. Covert lethality, you get the big bonus. They interact with each other very well. And that is about the only place that this weapon exists anymore. That being said, it was requested, so I put a couple Forma in it, Catalyst, because I'm pretty sure I sold my old one. As somebody who collects basically everything, even I sold this weapon. The Karst Prime just totally outperforms it. But anyway, new bro-ish friendly build. Can't recommend the double attack speed enough. Range, good God, do you need it if you're trying to do a quick attack build? First and foremost, if you don't recognize this and you're a new bro, obviously MR5 is pretty low down. You can get it in your first week pretty easily. This is a throwaway weapon. You build it. You need it for MR. You don't even throw a catalyst in it. And when you level it, you toss it. That's where this weapon exists nowadays. So this is for the meme. Got a full build on it. So the fully upgraded combo counter, same idea behind each mod. Obviously, the mods have been upgraded to the better variants, but they all do basically the same thing. Condition Overload is base damage. Blood Rush is crit chance. Berserker Fury and Gladiator Vice are attack speed. Obviously, the Glad set is going to be incredibly beneficial with the additional crit chance. With double Glad Vice and Blood Rush, we will be able to hit, I think it's just shy. Let's see. I think it's just shy of 100%. Let's see. Blood Rush is 440. Glad Might and Gladiator Vice are 110 apiece. Yeah, okay. So 98.8. Just shy of 100%. Good enough. If you wanted to, just to get a little bit more attack speed out of it, maybe build combo a little faster, you could swap out Gladiator Vice for quickening. Because it's not pushing you over into oranges. So it's not as big of a deal going from like 98% to say like 85. Obviously, it is effectively less damage, but the crit multiplier isn't that high. And because the attack speed is so slow, it's not like it's taking off critical damage mod, right? Like it's not taking off critical multiplier. But pretty good slash on it still. All things considered, I actually got a Riven for it. And I am going to show that because I actually bought a Riven for this. I always check for Riven prices when somebody requests something. Because you guys do request pretty off-the-wall things sometimes. And this is one of them. And I even got one for the Quana, which is coming up next. Crit chance and corrosive on a Riven for 13p. So on a weapon, I'm probably just going to get rid of. But good meme nonetheless. It's going to combine well because we're going to be taking the Panzer in. Pretty basic build here. Link health, link armor, dual synth fiber set. Dual synth set, so deconstruct fiber. We got equilibrium amnesia. Hunter recovery for health recovery. Panzer Devolution, Viral Quills, Animal Instinct, Pack Leader, and Fetch. If you don't have either one of the Prime mods, just fit the one right below it. Animal Instinct is a Nightmare mod. Pack Leader, I think, just drops regularly. So, let's see. How much Pack Leaders do I have? 110. Yeah, it's a regular drop. I think the best drop for those is on the Grineer tile sets, where you have, I forget the unit, but the one that summons the dogs. And I think it can appear on the cats also. So, you got 111 of them, and I'm pretty sure I've sold stacks of this in the past. So, this is a regular item. You'll get it eventually. Hunter Recovery is pretty good. This is a Cetus mod. But on the Panzer, what this allows us to do is the spores deal damage, right? A portion of the damage can be recovered to health, so it can basically supercharge Arcane Grace, right? Like it acts like a second Arcane Grace. That being said, we are going to go Strike, because good God, does this weapon need attack speed? So, attack speed is 2/3. Berserker Fury is going to put in work. Even the Riven, obviously Rivens help when they're rolled appropriately, even when they're 13p. Anyway, so let's go kill some nerds. And we'll see if we can one-shot an Acolyte. Because all things considered, this weapon isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Considering its reputation, I haven't looked at this in quite some time. So, we have the Stinging Thorn stance. We have tons of force slash procs. So rolling heavy, like the philosophy behind the build was because The stance has so many force slash procs. It has a ton of force slash procs on it. You can basically mod whatever the hell you want. Takes a second to get going. $20K, 25. Slash procs are hitting for 13. 3K on a slash proc, 45 on a headshot. Let's try a heavy. About the same. What else can you do? Yeah, 40K on a heavy. The one thing I do like, though, is the stance. Like, this stance is awesome. Yeah, 20K on a slash tick. Panzer, like, obviously slash and, with a faction mod and Panzer with a free viral proc, right? Like, it's gonna do some damage. Hey, we hit 100K on a ground finisher. The angry butterknife. Alright, let's see heavy attack. 24K. Yeah, it's about the same. Even got an orange crit, which is pretty dope. We got an 8% chance to orange crit, so you know it's serious. $64K on a slash heavy. Not too bad. Nothing to write home about. And we'll just go until the first acolyte shows up. Obviously not serious gameplay. We're not going to do a level cap with this. Though, to be honest, if you, like, say you were really, really, really stubborn, and you wanted to do a level cap, you would have to go with the heavy attack build. Because of the damage on the heavy. It does get pretty high. Just because of the multipliers on it, it forces it to do damage. Even though, you know, it's a sheave. Take Relentless Combination, Blood Rush, Sacrificial Steel, double crit damage, Faction, Condition Overload, Prime. And you should be able to do pretty good. Because the 12x heavy... Yeah, see, 160 on a heavy attack, that's usable. And the thing is about it is, initially, the first hit is a heavy attack. Like that one, 419K. That was on a really weak enemy. But the damage is there. And to be honest, even with the Riven and the extra crit chance on it, I don't think... even like a partial strip build, like a 99% strip build would save this. Because just when you have things like the Karst Prime, they're so strong compared to this, like... higher crit damage, higher crit chance, higher status chance, like it's... Actually, maybe not status chance, I'll look into that. Wait, I actually one-shot him? It was a one-shot and a slash tick. That's actually kind of insane. So if I had gotten a heavy attack, I could have one-shot the Acolyte. Wow, that's kind of a meme. Okay. Probably the Riven helping out on that, but... So yeah, let's get out of here. And we'll compare it to what you should actually be using. Alright, and we're out. That was pretty cool. Almost one-shot it. I got close. Alright, so Angry Little Dagger. The butterknife is angry. The heavy attack is like the bread and butter for this in terms of like actually pumping out like a good instance of damage. You can get pretty good slash ticks on this just because of the multiplier and because of the stance and because of how the daggers actually deal damage. If you can build up, say like you actually wanted to do, like not joking around, you wanted to do like a proper heavy attack build, you could go, what would it be, strike on... You would probably have to dump range, which is going to be annoying. Sacrificial Steel, which would push you even higher. Weeping Wounds you could get rid of. Because there's just so much. It's sort of taking advantage of what you have, right? And Stinging Thorn is just so strong, slash-wise. You just have to remember how to trigger it. And you would even go something like Gladiator Vice. Or even Killing Blow to get the slash damage as high as possible. And you would just prime to get that damage up. And even then, the heavy attack is so quick. Normally, you would want to equip Killing Blow or Amalgam Organ Shatter at a minimum. But the heavy attack is so fast as is, and it hits twice. You could probably hit some pretty nasty numbers with this, especially with a slash tick. Some things that could potentially help. Obviously, Arcane Strike is a godsend on this. But I would say if you legitimately just, for the flex, let's talk about it, right? If you actually wanted to make use of this, you would want something that builds your combo as fast as possible. So you can tick something, and within like a couple of hits, get your stacks up. And with like, say, even like Gladiator Vice, to be honest, it's just not that good. Killing Blow, let's see, there. I would use the Riven, because it's got the extra crit chance on it. But the fact is for the heavy attack, it's just so strong. You could probably get away with something like this. And just get walk up, hit something twice, and then heavy attack it and get the slash tick on it. Because let's check the Stinging Thorn stance. Stinging Thorn Warframe. Yeah, this stance. Yeah, look at all of these slash procs. It's 3 slash procs, forced slash procs. And the heavy attack does have force slash on it with a 250%. So obviously not ideal, but it's got the double tick. So let's do a proper slash build and see, because we don't have to worry about status chance. The stance is going to take care of us. Right, so the slash ticks are helping build combo, build. Okay, so it was 312k on a 10x. Let's go ahead and get a proper 12x. See if we can hit a half a mil. If we can do a half a mil, I'll take what I said back about the sheave. Half a mil isn't bad. That's good enough for a meme. Especially with a prime. Okay, 3/4 of a mil. Shit, let's see if we can get it to a couple mil. Hold on, let me prime. So 750k viral magnetic radiation. We're getting viral from the Panzer, so let's see what we got. Blast radiation, corrosive. Yeah, that should be fine. Get some more exos back in. And then we'll have to fix the attack speed. Because if we're hitting a couple mil, we need to be able to build combo faster. Okay, it died instantly. Alright, building combo again. 1 second. Yeah, I'm not gonna see the dot. Anyway, let's give a decent calculator to it. Okay, so it's 4/ with 1 condition overload proc. Let's assume 2, because we're not running weeping, right? So we hit 3/4 with a viral. So divide by 4.25. Alright, so 176k. And then divide by 80. Okay, 2 procs. And we're gonna add, what do we got for the new core? Encumber. That's gonna be RNG. Let's just do 4. Back it out. Okay, so 750 is 2 divided by 2 times, let's say 6. So with 6 statuses and the slash hits on the heavy attack, you could hit like 2.25 mil slash on the heavy, right? And that's really underselling secondary encumber. So with just viral, oh, and I didn't boost it by viral, so 325% on top of that, right? Because I took that out on the original number. That ain't bad. So about a 2 mil heavy on the angry butterknife. You would have to work on the slash ticks though, which means killing blow would have to go, and you would have to do, what would it be? Heavy reflex coil would probably be a good bet. It'd take down your damage a bunch. Probably something like this. Yeah, way better. So something like this, you should theoretically still be able to hit oranges. Or yellows, right? Because you're going from 13 to 41 before Blood Rush, and Blood Rush knocks you up to... Okay, so 13 to 41, 13 plus 40% is 70 all on its own. 41 minus 13, 31.28, so plus 28. Yeah, so basically guaranteed yellows. And then it would obviously boost twice, so like 20% chance to hit an orange. So not the worst. And that might end up being the difference though for Gladiator Might. But if you're trying to one tap something, you obviously want the crit multiplier. So this might be the way to go. Just get separate multipliers that'll knock you up even higher. Give you the like 1 in 3 chance almost to hit a orange, which will obviously help this build out a ton. So there you go. Good meme. Zhu Yang or Xu Yang. I think I said it right at the beginning. There's your meme weapon plus the heavy build. If you're doing a fatal teleport, man, don't use the sweat anymore. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay excellent. The angry butterknife lives on.